In the Book of Life, author John Connolly wrote, "For in every adult there remains the child that was, and in every child there lies the adult that will be." With this in mind, Senators Wayne Harper and Todd Weiler will now reenact some pivotal scenes from the lives of Mike and Aimee. Aimee is the oldest child, having been born 2 long years before Mike. For the most part, these are true stories. In this scene, we join Mike and Aimee in the unfinished basement of the family home.
It works for every day.
What are you doing, Mike? What are you doing?
I am making boundaries. I am laying out streets. I am laying out roads.
What? Why?
Why? Because I'm building my city. I am going to be a mayor.
Well, if you're going to be the mayor, then I'll be the banker.
Banker? Why the bank rather than the mayor?
Don't you know? The banker has the power of the mayor and a politician. Haven't you ever heard of Scott Anderson?
Oh, I was hoping you'd just be the sanitation engineer.
All joking aside, Mike and Aimee were not like other kids. Whenever their parents hired a babysitter for them, Mike and Aimee would cajole the babysitter into acting out TV commercials for items they found in the pantry, like graham crackers or rice checks. Why rice checks? Because sugar cereals were not allowed in the Winder household with Winder milk. In any case, finally, Aimee is old enough to babysit Mike. As was often the case, she forced Mike to be a guest on the Aimee Winder radio program. This was before Red Meat Radio.
Are you ready to be on the radio show, Mikey?
Again?
Yes. So we're going to get started.
Okay.
We're on the air. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Aimee Winder radio show. My guest today is Mikey Winder. So Mikey, what are you doing right now?
Oh, me?
Yes. We're live. We're live.
Can't you see? Oh, they can't see, can they?
No.
No.
It's radio.
I'm writing right here. I'm talking to my imaginary friend. Actually, he's a real friend. He's helping me.
You have an imaginary friend? Well, what's his name? What does he do? What does he do?
Oh,
What's he like doing?
He's a famous writer, and he's teaching me famous writer, and his name is Richard.
Richard? Richard?
That's a bunch of fur-wash.
Not only did Aimee have her own imaginary talk radio show, she also invented recipes. One of her favorites was Aimee's Oriental Special. It consisted of rice-a-roni, ground beef, and canned beans. Sounds yummy. Growing up in a well-known dairy family had its advantage. For instance, Mike and Aimee never had to milk a cow, but they had unlimited access to a cow costume. Aimee used it once to ask a guy to a dance in high school. But for Mike, everything was about politics. He wore the costume to school to campaign for student body officer.
I like mine.
Despite the costume, Mike was elected as senior class president. And Aimee was elected vice president of her class. In a strange twist of fate, Mike and Aimee attended Benyon Junior High School with none other than Senator-to-be Deidre Henderson. Deidre and Aimee were good friends, and Mike actually marked Deidre's picture in his yearbook as someone he thought was cute. During junior high, Aimee and Deidre starred in the musical production of Guys and Dolls. During one scene, Aimee stole the boy that Deidre was dancing with, and, well, you'll have to watch to see what happened. Deidre really did smash a bottle over Aimee's head. Even though it was part of the script, Aimee still claims that Deidre hurt her when she hit too hard. One thing we know for sure is that both Winders have hard heads.